Hey, and we're back. Hour 2, Sunday Savagery. Disappear in Jericho Act. We're in a room with a whole bunch of bloody holes, and you guys can't seem to find which one to jump into. So you guys have taken this rest. You spent an hour in this room. You've hung out, just kind of looking around the room, and even with all your bad perception, really none of you actually paying attention to fuck all going on in the room. You do happen to notice some scuff marks on the floor, kind of leading in this direction.
I just walk over them, just talking about random things about my father.
I get up and I take notice of them, and I just kind of slowly start walking that way, looking at the marks.
Yeah, so you don't notice anything different about this hole than any of the others that really stands out to you, but it definitely looks like maybe a couple drops of blood fell actually on the floor and not just on the wall where they seem to stay with all the rest.
All right. Mr. Barman, can you check this this orb out? What we're calling it, orbs?
Before saying a word, Frank jumps through.
I tug on the rope before we lose them.
He stands on it to be a dick.
And go on talking about my conversation. Like, you remember that time, Jervis?
Alright, so this time, you same kind of swirling.
Whoa! Whoa!
Like the toilets in middle school, huh?
This time, instead of falling backwards out the same hole, you fall forward onto the ground.
Wow.
And wind up in this new room.
I start pulling the rope.
Yeah, and so you guys see he doesn't come back, and the rope is being kind of tugged on.
And I kind of wave it in the air and then side to side.
I think he's being eaten, Jervis. What are we doing?
Oh shit! Start pulling it back.
I keep pulling. I stick my head out and I say, "Stupid! I was saying, come through the hole."
Oh well, you didn't exactly spell anything in cursive with that thing.
I was trying to write my name in the snow. Y'all ain't see it.
Yeah, so
I dropped the rope.
Besides you, Frank, you see that same rock that you threw through earlier. It was kind of sitting on the ground next to you.
I pick it up and throw it into the darkness.
And
out ahead of you?
Yep.
So you throw it as hard as you can.
Oh God!
And you hear it clatter, probably 50, 60 feet away, onto what sounds like another rocky surface.
I stick my head out and I say, I still can't hear or see anything.
All right, so I'll go through.
And I let Jervis go through first this time. Well, cousin, I'll see you on the other side.
So you fall through.
There.
And I'll cast light on my shield.
Does it go off my ring?
Yeah.
Yep. So let me fix that. So you lose your light. You still have dark vision. Right. And then Thea.
Yep.
Drop in as well. And let me get light on your shield.
Oh my God, man!
Yeah, so as you cast,
Ooh.
so you guys all kind of get through and you hit your shield and light kind of plays across the room. So
I creep
you
up
see
to the
this-
body and poke it with my sword.
so you see this large room supported by 4 thick pillars of purple stone. A human body, a dead human body, is latched to each. Bubbling cauldrons of vile goo cook over fires in the 4 corners of the room, with an arm or a leg sticking out of the cauldrons. In the center of the room, resting on a purple stone slab, is a grotesque form. It looks like the head of a Roth has been attached to the body of a human. Behind the table, an elf, arms and face covered in blood, cackles madly at your appearance. Perfect! When my creation rises, you'll be its first meal. From out of each of the columns steps 4 vaguely humanoid mounds of flesh. Similarly, baboon-like demons leap from the cauldrons and move toward you threateningly.
Fuck was that?
That was funny. Theo's like, oh, nope, I wasn't standing there.
So let me get things set up. You guys will just hold tight.
Oh, they come out the
Wow.
cauldrons. Oh,
Yeah,
I thought they came out the columns.
some do.
Oh.
I'll tell you when I'm done. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey,
Oh, it's-
they're cute.
And yeah.
Um, question. So, would I notice these things are undead?
Yes. Yeah, without even rolling. I mean, they pretty much kind of fall off in piles of meat from these columns of the dead bodies that are hanging on, and just kind of form up into these mounds of human flesh, basically. So yeah, you're pretty sure they're fucking undead.
So,
The others, the
Uh.
wretches, you see them kind of just climb out of this green bowl and goop that have these like parts of human body hanging in it, and they just kind of climb out like in this kind of gloopy, grotesque form and start coming off of the cauldrons.
all right. So, Jervis sees this, and his eyes get real wide, and he kind of loses his shit.
And everybody gives me an initiative roll. Hold on before you do. Hold on. Let me. Sorry. Damn it.
Yeah.
Put you back. I'll put you back in.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot. Should have done
I gotta
that.
reset the. Sorry, I gotta reset the turn order.
Oh yeah.
Rolling dice.
The fuck?
Oh no, not that one. Got 12.
What'd you have? 12, Gerdak?
Yeah, I was trying to hit the. I did the set initiative button afterward.
Gotcha. Okay. So there's our turn order. All right. So you got all these creatures got the elf. And he's dressed, covered in blood with these black robes and stuff on, and he's kind of holding his hands in the air. You see, kind of these lines of magic, kind of waving through the air and to these people. So the Dretch is one of the first ones to go, and he is going to come down and try to make an attack, probably on Frank, as Frank is the nearest guy to him. Let's see.
Get it.
And yep, he can get to you. He's gonna first come at you with his mouth and try to make a bite at you. A 6, I'm guessing, misses, so he goes way wide. And he's still the amorphous goo is still kind of forming, and you see his mouth kind of form up and kind of go real wide of you.
I look at my friends and say, "This bitch tried to kiss me."
After that, you see a claw, kind of form up out the goo and come by you as well. But you managed to dodge out of that one, right out of its reach. And so at that point, it kind of forms up into this monster-looking thing that you see, and he stands in front of you.
Well, this bitch ain't trying to kiss me. She's trying to eat me.
Maybe she was going for a hug the second time.
I don't know. That didn't look real friendly.
So the big pile of goop, human flesh-looking guy, golem-looking thing almost. He kind of forms up into this massive body and kind of lurches forward. And as he does, he gets to the big podium where the body's laid out. You see him lay his hands on it, and then a flash of light occurs. He goes away. You see this acrid smelling smoke kind of come up from where he was standing, and the body kind of gets a little bit bigger.
Wait, the thing in front of me?
Yeah. It gets bigger because it's being kind of held down to this podium with some chains.
Oh, hell no.
Okay. One of the other dretches is going to he's going to start making his way to you guys, but I don't think he can really make it. He's going to move up, and so you see him kind of lurch and kind of again Morphous blob kind of forms up into this creature and welcome, makes its way in front of you. All right, so Frank.
Nope. All right, well, I guess I am going to attempt to attack the butthead that just tried to give me a kiss and take a swipe at me with my short sword. And is it a hit?
Yeah, that's a hit.
That's 4 damage.
Right. And so, yeah, you slice him. You see green blood run from the wound that you made on him, but he's still kicking pretty well.
And I tell him the next slice is going to be the death of you in an attempt to intimidate him.
Laughs at you.
The next slice is going to be cake.
Yeah. You see you hear this guttural laugh come from what you think its mouth is.
You got bad breath. You need to close that damn mouth.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right, Thea.
Okay, so I'm going to cast a spell to protect myself from this evil. And then I'm going to shoot a firebolt at this guy.
So cast your spell. Your other spell.
Yeah, what spell are you casting to protect it?
Protection from good and evil.
Protection from evil and good.
Mm-hmm.
Casting that on yourself.
Mm-hmm. It just says
Alright.
that they have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Is it an action or a bonus action?
That is one action. Yep. So that's probably going to use up most of your turn unless you have something that has a bonus action.
Oh, okay. That's me then.
Alright, so let me just put something.
It just goes. Good luck, guys.
There we go. And yeah, so I guess we see this magical shield kind of form up around you. And great act.
Upon seeing, I guess I'll go ahead and assume that the elf across from me is involved with all this, and my skin starts smoking, and I lose my nice shade of I guess bluish purple or whatever. I don't know what color I was in that photo that Shane or Chris Jervis.
Yeah,
put
blue.
up.
Yeah, I think it was blue.
And I'll turn all red, and tribal markings show up on me. I'm like, this is not the way noble elf act. And
Get angry.
I'm say I'm coming for you, and I guess swing at this blob of human flesh here.
All right. Yeah.
My great axe.
Oh, so
And I'm going to use inspiration because that would kind of
That's
looks
amazing.
anticlimactic there. It's, and
I'm
I'm
coming.
a reckless attack just in case.
okay.
Yeah.
Does a 15 hit?
Oh.
Yep, 15
I'm
hits.
glad I went reckless attack.
Yeah,
Damn.
15 hits.
All right,
Do that damage.
damage.
All right. Yeah, so you slash through this thing pretty good. See chunks of like rotten human flesh just kind of fall off, splatter off as you hit it. But you notice it kind of reshapes kind of around where that spot was. There's a big gash left still. But it's still hooking its way toward this body.
That would be the end of my turn, and it's got anything that attacks me will have advantage.
Right, because you're raging.
No, I think it's called a reckless attack.
Yeah. Okay. Jervis. Holy man.
So, say what?
Holy man.
So, Jervis is all wide-eyed and aggravated. He's like all aggro. He holds this like holy symbol. I hold my holy symbol up above my head, and I'm like, vile spawn, corrupted human souls, I drive thee back. And I use my turn undead. They have to make a wisdom DC save of 14 or be driven away for 30 feet from me for 1 minute.
Oh wow. Okay. So let's do some wisdom saving throws.
All they can do at this point is make a dash action unless there is no more room for them to move in which they may dodge.
Okay. So 13 is the DC on that?
14.
14. Okay. All right, so first guy closest to you passes. Passes.
What? These lumps of flesh are smart.
Fail. Okay, so the main right below you charges to the wall clumsily. And this is within 30 feet of you, you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna get those guys. Yeah, all those guys.
Put their nose in the corner so we can stab them in the back.
Passes. Fails. This guy, he runs this way. Backs up against the wall. And the other two, the other two just kind of cower in the corner away from the holy light. They're already as far away from them as they can get. All right.
And for my bonus action, I cast Divine Favor.
So Tyr is shining its light down on you. Anything else?
It's my turn.
Okay. So with that, these things see your flash holy light, pay it no mind whatsoever, and keep marching forward toward the body.
Bitch.
It reaches out again. Big fleshy hand reaches out to the body, and you see it poof, flash of light. Kind of the opposite color of whatever color you just had for your holy light.
Right.
You see it in a flash of light, I guess, in defiance, and this acrid smoke come up in the air. Right. Now, one of the dretches that had turned around in the corner, he comes out and tries to take a swing at Thea. Let's see. So again, first it's going to like lunge out with its mouth and try to bite. It misses, and then it's going to take a claw attack at you. Ooh, 17. Does 17 hit?
Yes.
You're going to take 7 slashing damage.
Doesn't she
So,
have a yeah.
What does the disadvantage do?
Yeah, so his lowest roll would determine whether or not he hit you.
Which was a 17.
On that
So,
So he
Yeah.
still hit me.
yeah, with that
Yeah.
one.
I am going to use a reaction to use Sentinel, and it allows me to attack
Mm-hmm.
a free attack on any creature that would attack a person adjacent to me, and it stops their attack.
Oh, it stops their attack. Oh, nice.
Yeah, it stops it ignores disengage action and can use in a reaction to attack the adjacent creature that attacks someone else. You can stop the creature's hit with opportunity attacks. All right, so long sword, one-handed. There we are. Son of a bitch.
I don't think you stopped the attack. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you reach out, try to protect Thea from this blob hand coming at her. You see reform the claw in a different manner and still rake across Thea's thigh, we'll say.
Not her legs.
Still
She
take
needs
that
us to
7
walk.
slashing damage.
Or run after we get all fucked up.
Southern Dretch, you see him kind of making his way across the mezzanine to you guys, but they're fairly slow. They're still kind of big blobs of rotting flesh. Another main is going to move on, so you get an opportunity attack. Verdak, as it walks away, continues to try to walk toward the platform where the body's at.
Son of a bitch.
Go ahead and roll that damage for me. All right. I'm gonna say you try to swing on this thing as it's walking by, but hit a pocket of fat, and the axe just clean goes through. Your swing full force comes around and lands on Jervis.
Of course it does.
So the big flesh monster Golem's gonna make his way to the middle of the room. Again, you're gonna see that the hand just kind of reach out toward the body, and poof, and flash. Big flesh golem goes away, and the body in the center gets a little bit bigger.
Oh, bitch.
Now we're back to the top of the round, and you just see the elf in the back just kind of laughing maniacally. He's not even attempting to do anything. He's just got his hands raised in the air. You see all these like tendrils of magic coming up to the podiums, or I'm sorry, to the pillars. Lots in the back, and Frank, the big flesh monster beside you is kind of formed back up, and he is going to make another attack. First with a bite. 12 damage, sir. Yeah, so he gets a real good bite on you. Just kind of like clamps down on your leg. See the claw like come around on your other side. But you managed to kind of move out of the way of it before it hits pay dirt.
Oh, that's a good thing.
So the dredge that ran away a minute ago, he's back up, comes and jumps up on top of the desk that was standing in front of the elf. Kind of lets out this nasty sounding growl. Frank, it's your turn.
All right. Well, I reach in my satchel and I pop a potion of healing. Potion of healing is 1d4. I can't remember.
Yeah. I think normal is 1d6.
1d4 plus 4.
Is it 1d4?
You regain 2d4 plus 2 hit points when you drink this potion.
There we go. SRD to the rescue.
Yay!
All right, so you can go ahead and roll that 2d4.
2d4.
We'll say that that can be a bonus action for you to just grab that potion and drink it.
All right.
Yeah,
So
give you your
6
action.
takes me back up to 9. And I look at him, and I swing back around after taking the potion and take a big, long, hard swipe with my long sword.
All right.
I mean, with my short sword, because, you know, I'm a halfling.
It looks long to you.
It's very long to me.
I mean, when you trim around it.
That's all right. At least I'm wielding it.
One-handed.
One-handed.
Oh yeah, that's a hit for sure. That's a hit. So let's see that damage.
Woo, 4.
Yeah. Again, you slice into it. You see a chunk of arm kind of come out and into this green vile goo run down the side. But he's still up. He still looks ready to fight. So Thea, if you have nothing else, Josh.
Nope, that was me.
All right,
All
Thea.
right, I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at this guy gnawing on my leg.
Oh, yeah, that's a hit. Yeah. So you see this burst of flames pop up from this thing.
Did I kill him?
Nope. No, he's
Don't I
still
have
standing.
advantage too?
No, he just has
No,
disadvantage.
you have they have disadvantage against attacks
Okay.
on you. Anything else?
Um,
Okay.
Moving on.
So, Grudak, you're raging. The raging Cajun.
Well, logic would dictate that I go and try and stop this guy. But Grodok's raging.
So to hell with logic.
Yeah.
Let's just murder stuff.
So he's gonna go at the elf that's that's making a bad name for Elvenkind, since I'm half elf, half orc, and I think I can.
Quarter elf.
And so you're just gonna charge across the marble floors over to him.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump over that,
Sure.
and I'm gonna be like, I'll breathe in heavy and be like, "Hey."
Hey,
You hit.
you gonna kill her or kiss her? Or is it him?
Alright. Yeah, so it's a him. It's a him. Elven guy.
Don't want to be
And,
assuming gender here.
So
The
you see your axe just come through and chop this guy. You know, you hit him across the shoulder, I guess. Kind of come down, and yeah, he just goes down like a sack of potatoes. Blood everywhere, but you notice that the tendrils of magic where he was holding his arms up just kind of go from his arms and kind of lattice together, but don't stop. Like they're still just kind of swirling around where he was standing.
Oh. Hmm.
All right. Anything else?
Grodek stop and scratch head, and end his turn.
Okay. Jervis.
All right. After seeing what these other three things did as soon as they touched this body, this mound of flesh before me, I am going to move my character to here. And I am going to use guided bolt, or not guide. Yeah, no. Well, like 30 rolls. Guided bolt on this guy right here. So I'm guessing
hits.
20 hit.
Yeah, definitely hits. Oh wow.
17 radiant damage.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
hold on. Plus 1d4.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just see this like big mound of flesh splatter against the wall. It was
19.
already kind of like running that way into the wall.
I just got to help to get to the cracks a little easier.
Right, and it just falls into the floor in this wretched pile.
Good deal.
Okay. Anything else?
Oh, man, that was next one. Yeah. Is it a bonus action? Yes, it is. She's already got a shield going. As a bonus action, I'm gonna grab me about 5 of these good berries.
Gotcha. Okay. Get that 5 HP, and we'll move on to the Stretch. Alright, so the Stretch that was in combat with Theo is just gonna, just continue to try to take attacks. First with the bite. Wow. 5 damage. Oh, wait. Yeah, never mind. No, 13.
Yeah.
There's a 13 hit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, 5 damage.
maybe I should have thrown that other shield on you.
And then with the claw, does an 8 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So it doesn't get another attack on you. Okay. This one down here by Jervis. And it is going to, let's see.
Bring it on.
So it just kind of like starts kind of swirling around. Again, turns into this like amorphous blob. And as it does, you see this this green gas cloud kind of rise up from its body and spread out.
Wait, for what? This one by over here by me?
Yeah, can you see that? Let me see. Hold on.
That guy?
There we go.
Oh,
You guys
he
see
got
that
me.
now? Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's spilling up and out of its
He farted.
yeah. And can I get a DC? I'm sorry, a Constitution saving throw. DC 11.
Passed it. Oh man. Bam.
Oh yeah, yeah, you got it. All right, so
You're looking out for me.
You see the smoke cloud coming off this body, and I guess you find some kind of piece of cloth or something to cover your face up. But the smell is extremely bad. All right.
Does it smell worse than Grodak after we've been marching through the woods for like a week?
All right, and so you see like a pulse, like in these tendrils of magic that are kind of flowing across the top and centering around where this dead guy was at. You see like a pulse kind of come out and head out toward the pillars. And as that happens, you see more flesh kind of fall down from the pillars themselves. And some more of your friends kind of plop down and start reforming down in front of these big purple pillars with the bodies hanging down.
Yay!
Get these guys in. Yeah. All right. A Dretch friend is going to make a bite on Frank.
And
Oh wow. Yeah, so he somehow manages to bite himself. So we guess we got our small little halfling friend like dodging nimbly, back and forth, and as you jump between two pieces of him, maybe it like clamps down on itself pretty hard.
All nimbly bimbly like a cat.
nimble blimble like a cat. Doing cartwheels and shit.
Yeah, and it kind of yelps out in pain. This other guy, he's still trying to make his way up to. Oh no, that's right. Grodak's right there. He's about to make some attacks on Grodak. 11 misses, I assume.
Yep.
And claws. Oh yeah, 9 damage.
Yeah.
Woo.
All right, and that's his turn. Frank.
All right, I wield my long sword and I jab it into him. Hopefully.
Got this. That is one of the dretches. No, that is a miss. These guys
With-
have shit for AC, but that was a miss.
And I nope, there's nowhere I can go. Never mind. I'm good. That's me. Yep.
All right, Thea.
All right, I still got the guy chewing on me, so I'm gonna shoot another firebolt at him, and that probably misses.
Yeah, it was a miss.
And I don't have any bonus actions. That's all for me.
None of your heals or bonus actions.
You don't have a
I
healing
think
word.
healing word might be a bonus
Yeah.
action.
Oh
I'm pretty
yeah, I
sure
got
it
that.
is.
Might be wise.
Yeah.
So I get 4 hit points back.
Yeah. All right, Grodak, you got one of these fat guys standing right in front of you.
And yeah, he didn't. I didn't like that he did that. So so there's nothing like swirling. All that magic went into the columns.
Yeah.
There's nothing
Yeah,
left
it's-
of like a form or anything. Just dead body and the magic out.
Nope. You notice like all the little, almost threads of magic kind of nexus above where this guy was standing, where he had his hands kind of up in the air. But when you killed him, it didn't seem to affect it at all.
Oh, so it's still floating there.
Yeah, this is kind of like almost like a ball of string, like all kind of floating and shifting about.
Is it able to be attacked?
It looks ethereal.
So I'm gonna just go ahead and attack the dog that bit me.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That's a miss.
That's my turn.
And Jervis.
How does a 15-foot cone spread out? Does it
Like a triangle. Here.
well?
So like if you were doing it from here, like that, because that's 15 foot across.
Okay, so my question is, would I hit this guy and this thing in front of me? Does it go like that? Since it's centered on me?
Yeah, like that.
So it would hit this guy up here too?
Yep. Sure would.
All right. So I am going to cast Burning Hands.
All right.
My last spell. My last fucking Burning Hands. I guess it didn't. It's not showing up. Oh, it's asking me what level. 10 points of fire damage.
Wow. Yeah, deck save 14.
Yeah.
Let's see if these guys can do it. We'll do the guy right directly in front of you first. Yeah, he fails.
24.
And the guy behind him. Fails. So yeah, they both fail. They both get drenched in fire.
13 points of
Cool.
damage.
Yeah. So these flames come out and just engulf both of these guys. The smell is horrible,
Yeah.
but you guys managed to kill both of them.
It ain't smelling like no KFC up in here. And let me get off that. I am then going to move up here next to Thea.
Right. Alright. So another one of the flesh columns, they just fall down from these columns and just keep going to the center. Now I will say, as he passes by you,
Get an attack
Jervis,
opportunity.
yeah, I'll give you that opportunity attack because he's not even focused on you. He's going straight to this podium.
Right on. Holy cow! I actually hit it. So 6 and 1d4.
And your divine favor.
Yep. So 8 points of damage.
Yeah, and so right as his hand's about to come down, like you just kind of come through and slice through it, and you see flesh go flying. Part of an arm kind of flies across, and by the time it hits the ground, it's just pieces of flesh again, and the rest of this body kind of falls to the ground in a big fleshy mess.
Yeah. What you got, bitches? Tyr, you my man.
And so right behind you, oh, Smokey McSmokerson with his stink cloud. He comes.
Danny
trudging back
Dankerson
up.
here.
Yeah, really. It was the dirty kid off of Peanuts.
Pin.
Big Pin, yeah. He comes trudging up, and he's gonna take some attacks at you.
Wow.
16,
Nope.
and he's gonna follow that up with some claws.
Nope.
But yeah, he fails. He fails, and that's gonna be his turn. Another guy's gonna kind of walk up here, and you see him kind of put his hand down, and poof! Again, that same flash of light. The threads the threads in the air kind of pulse, and you see old boy on the table grow. This guy as well, same thing. Poof! Guy grows.
So we've only managed to stop like 3 of these motherfuckers from touching this thing.
I think 2.
3.
3. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now, what appears to be the last of the flesh that was hanging from these pillars falls down, and pretty much just leave bones from all the bodies that were hung up on it. And yeah, same thing. You saw this story before. These
Damn.
piles of flesh fall down onto the ground and form up into these beings. All right, Frank, your friend is gonna take a bite at you. 16.
Yep.
That's 6 damage. And then followed up by some claws. Oh wow. So again, you get bit, but you manage to do this cool little backflip or something, and he just claws himself.
Pull some Neo shit.
Right.
You shall die by your own hand.
Thing's gonna end up killing itself before you get a licking on it.
And all right. So the guy up by Grodak, again, same thing. He's gonna take a bite. 19.
Yeah.
And,
Wait, aren't you raging?
Oh yeah, I got
Claw?
resistance, so the second one misses.
Okay.
So what does resistance get?
You
Half
take
damage.
half damage from everything.
Oh,
Yeah, so
so
round it
Everything
down,
basically
that'd be one.
non-magical.
Yeah.
okay, I'd only be down to right now.
All right. That's his turn. Frank. In a fight to the mortal death with this green flesh zombie.
Throw some honey on him. Maybe he'll just finish eating himself.
I am going to as he claws at himself and scratches himself, I see an opportunity and I jab it right where I think his eyes are. Jab my short sword right where I think his eyes are.
It's a hit. It's a hit,
Oh,
my
nice.
friend.
I
Yeah,
poke
that's
his
enough
eye
to kill
out.
him. Yeah. Yeah, so go ahead and give us that scene. You kill it.
I look at it and as I poke it in the eye with my short sword and twist it into its brain, I said, I told you you would die at my hands. And he falls limpless to his blob in the floor.
Right. And so you see this green puddle kind of sludge out. Anything else, or?
We're gonna move over here next to the druid and the cleric.
Speaking of druid,
Wait, where do we have? Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna see if I can do some damage to this guy. Gather my focus and shoot a firebolt at him.
and it hits him pretty squarely.
Nice.
And so you hear him kind of gurgle and roar. Flames kind of still flickering from him, but he's still trudging forward. Still doing what he can to move forward. Trying to climb up over the body of his friend. Anything else?
That's all.
Burdak.
I'm still gonna swing on this thing in front of me.
It's a hit. So yeah, you take out a big midsection. I see it kind of green ooze kind of come down. Anything else?
No. That's my turn.
All right, Jervis.
I'm gonna try to help this thing with this ugly mass that he's got sitting on his shoulders. But pop that right off for him. A little bit of plastic surgery. Damn it!
That's a miss. That's a miss.
Oh, bitch.
Womp, 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 woo.
No shit, right?
Anything else, sir?
How badly is Thea injured?
Um,
I'm the one that's injured.
yeah, I have 10 hit points.
I can't
Yeah,
click on
Frank
your
looks
character.
pretty worse for wear after that fight. Yeah, he's
I'm going to go ahead and toss him the rest of the good berries, which there are 7.
Sweet. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Pull out my medallion. Praise to him.
All the rest of them kind of slide to your neck.
Anything else, Mr. Jervis?
That's all I got. Damn it.
This big hulking thing steps down to the podium, or steps up to the podium rather, and arms across. Poof, it's gone. Puff of magic. Yeah, same thing. Jervis, go ahead with your attack of opportunity as he walks by you.
Oh, nice. This is when I shine, hopefully.
Yeah, hit again.
It's not the direct attacks.
Fuck this game.
God, are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's enough to slaughter it, and so the flesh
Nice.
kind of falls to the ground. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, cool.
Damn it, man.
He does make it up there. Poof.
The only thing I can imagine is with as many bodies as this thing's absorbed, it's going to be fucking massive by the time we get
Oh
out.
yeah, it's grown, like it's twice the size as when you first came in here at this point.
Son of a
You would
bitch.
probably guess it's absorbed, 6 or 8 of these things, and it just keeps getting bigger. And you notice that whereas it would look kind of stitched together at first, it seems like this flesh is like actually bonding together on this big gruesome thing in the middle of the floor.
I think
Oh,
we're
good
past
deal.
an hour.
All right, so the dredge that was behind you. Yeah, he misses on his bite attack, and he's gonna try back with his claws.
Oh,
18?
he just does it. Yeah, he hit.
Yeah. So 4 damage on that.
What happened? I think I just deleted myself.
No.
Yeah. Trevor said I'm out of here.
I'm out.
God.
It's,
I say
Cheers.
it's dark, guys. I can't see shit.
Oh, you deleted yourself? Oh gosh.
God damn it! Sorry.
did they win?
No.
Is it over?
It's going into overtime.
Ah,
It possibly.
Oh, I was just about to share the score with you.
it was all tied up.
Don't be that guy, Josh. Don't be that guy.
You know you're watching it. Don't even play.
All right.
All
There we
right.
go. Sorry about that.
My bad.
Yep. This guy, same kind of thing. Poof disappears. I should not be in the turn order. All right. The dredge up by you, Grodek, is gonna make his attacks. Swing.
Which one?
Misses.
7
Miss.
misses for sure. Claws.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
that one hit.
Jeez, man. What are these rolls, dude?
So it comes across and swipes you pretty good on the chest. Gets through your armor.
His
Frank.
fingers just kind of ooze its way between the plates in your armor.
Shit.
What you got, Frank?
Yep, Frank, you're up.
Are you
I,
ready to stop for an hour break?
In just a second, yeah.
What the hell with it? I'm pissed off. I come over here and I say, look, your buddy almost killed me. And hey, do I get advantage on this guy since he's engaged?
Indeed.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna stab him in the back. Oh, where are you? There you are.
And your sneak attack bonus.
Oh,
good thing.
Oh,
I'm so glad.
Oh, you
I'm
get
lucky.
advantage.
That's a
I'm-
hit.
Damn.
It's a hit anyway. Okay. Yeah, plus I get my sneak, so. Plus.
And a d6.
So 8 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's enough to take it out. Manage to stab this thing in the back. Yeah, green goo kind of squirts out of the orifice and that drops to the floor.
I finally found the soft spot, guys. It's in the back where it always
Anything
is.
Anything else?
Nope.
You moved, took an action. Yeah, so.
Yeah, that's me.
All right, Thea.
I will fire at the last living beast.
That's a hit.
Damn.
And so, yeah, if you see this fireball kind of engulf it, it definitely doesn't smell very good. Again,
Yeah, it was already noxious.
the crazy part is that the noxious cloud, the gas cloud that's kind of swirling up around this thing, it kind of catches on fire as well, and you just see this like flash of flame. And
There goes my eyebrows.
Like methane.
yeah, it's exactly right. It's
He
exactly
lets out
right.
this like horrible like as he dies.
And so, go ahead and roll me another d6. All right. So all of you guys that were in that green cloud are going to take that 2 damage. Because you all just kind of in this big fireball that went up around this guy when you hit him.
I'm glad I moved.
Anything
I look
else?
to the wood elf. I look to the elf and I'm just like, or the Asimir, and I'm right. Or are you
Yeah.
the wood elf?
Elf, yeah.
What the fuck was up with that?
Ah, wrong campaign.
Yeah, I did
Getting
the
to
same
punch this thing in the face or something? Hit him with your stick? God.
Always gotta set things on fire.
Right?
All right, Grodak. Floor is pretty littered with this, burning flesh.
Can I try to chop him, whatever this is? Laying.
Wait, did he die? I killed him, right?
Oh, that
Yeah.
thing you did.
No, you did not.
Oh, I did not.
Oh, he's not dead?
Just
No,
enough to
he came
destroy
up
the
in a
gas.
ball of flame, but no.
Okay.
Yeah, his gas form that was around him has gone away. You took that up, but
Stanky bastard.
and yep. So, Grodak, what did you want to do? You wanted to chop at the thing that's chained down in the center.
Yes.
Yeah, you can.
I'll lob its head off.
I'm just gonna start chopping at it.
All right. Give me your weapon damage.
Weapon.
You don't even need to roll. You don't need to roll to hit. You automatically hit. It's not moving.
I kind of do need to roll. Just get that up.
All right. Yeah. So I mean, you take a big chunk of flesh out of it, but I mean, it doesn't really do anything.
Oh, I will keep at that until my next turn.
Okay. The Dredge is still fighting with Jervis. Is gonna make some more attacks on him. Wow.
Are you kidding?
Whoa!
Christ, man.
And coming back with his claws. 15 misses.
Yeah, thank God.
All right, Frank.
Whoa, what happened to my turn there?
yeah.
Got lost somewhere. I would have attacked before he did.
That's true.
Oh, when your thing got deleted. Yeah, you got
Yeah.
taken out of the initiative. There you go.
So would I have gotten to attack before he did?
We'll say, yeah, just go ahead and take your attack now.
Do I get my 8 hit points back, right?
Let me think. If you kill him, yes. Yeah, we'll
Kill
say
him.
that.
Ooh, you're all blurry.
Bam.
That's a hit, for sure. And you just do be able to sever his head from his body.
14 hit
Yeah,
points. How many fucking how much damage can this thing suck up?
Holy
And you
diver!
You see it kind of just collapse into a pile of flesh into the floor.
Thank God. Holy shit.
All right, and so as the smoke clears from the room, guys take us some assessment of the situation, and we take a short break. We'll clean up what happened here at the conclusion in just a couple of minutes.
Be sure to follow us on Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, and also Twitter. Thank you for watching, guys. Soon.